It's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news on 95.1 FM, weather always comes first. Much of the country will see fair weather with temperatures in the central and western U.S. running 10 to 20 degrees above average. A clipper system may bring some rain or snow showers to the Great Lakes, Ohio Valley, and Appalachians. An atmospheric river will begin to impact the western U.S. and produce widespread low-elevation rain, heavy mountain snow, and gusty winds. Closer to home, a storm moves in tomorrow night, and that's going to be spreading some rain showers to the area. The showers could last into Saturday evening before they taper off. Gusty winds are expected 20 to 30 miles per hour during this period. The east slopes of the mountains could see gusts as high as 50 miles per hour on Saturday. We'll have another look at the weather following this news. On January 27th, the Alamogordo Fire Department was dispatched in reference to flames inside the Dudley School. Alamogordo police officers were first on scene and confirmed the flames inside the building. They were followed closely by the fire department. The fire was quickly extinguished with the on-scene resources. The Fire Investigations Unit and the Police Detectives Division were requested to conduct an origin and cause investigation. The investigation concluded that the fire was a deliberate and intentional act of arson. While the criminal investigation is ongoing, the public is requested to please contact the Alamogordo Police Department or Alamogordo Fire Department if you have any information related to this fire. Next week, crews on the Smoky Bear Ranger District plan on conducting a pile burn near Grindstone Lake. Crews will be targeting slash piles in approximately 94 acres of the Grindstone prescribed burn area. The burns will allow crews to clear fuel buildup, and this is an important part of the fire mitigation strategy at the Lincoln National Forest. Residents in the area can expect to see smoky conditions on the roads and surrounding areas of the burn during and in the days following the project. The area will be monitored for hot spots following completion of the burn. The virtual Otero County Democrats 2024 County Pre-Primary Convention will be called to order 6 p.m. on Thursday, February 22nd. A Zoom link will be provided at a later date. Because this is going to be a pass-through, also known as certifying pre-primary convention, the convention electors will certify the ward-elected delegates to be Otero County State Convention delegates. So this message is the official call to virtual ward meetings and elections to elect state convention delegates. Details are available on AlamogordoTownNews.com. Attention Alamogordo parents and community members. You're invited to join for a preview of the CTE and health curriculum for the 2024-25 school year. That's happening on Wednesday, February 7th from 5 to 6 at the Alamogordo High School cafeteria. Curriculum presenters will be on site to answer any questions. Also, the Alamogordo Public School Board of Education is accepting letters of interest from qualified electors residing in District 5 to fill the District 5 board position. Please submit your letter of interest to lisa.patterson@alamogordoschools.org no later than January 31st. That's today, folks. The Immaculate Car Club is bringing a car show to the Sergeant Willie Estrada Memorial Civic Center on February 17th.
It's called the Hugs and Kids Car Show, and we have one of our guys, Charles Bates. He's going to be in charge of bringing down the MV Riders. A lot of the people in the 90s actually remember these guys that are coming out. So they're going to be coming out and showing some love. They're going to have a concert from 7 o'clock to 12 o'clock, and our car show is going to be 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. So we're going to be having roll-in where we're inviting all cars, all bikes, all pedal cars, motorcycles, anything that anybody has that they would like to show. So roll-in will be at 11 o'clock. The car show will be from 1 o'clock to 5 o'clock. And we will have vendors out there. We'll have some food trucks out there and a great atmosphere.
$20 to register your vehicle, and the money does go to a great cause.
That's going to actually go out to support our Immaculate Role Model kids. And what we do is we help the kids build lowrider bikes.
The public is invited to enjoy these vehicles. No charge for spectators. Check out the Immaculate Car Club Facebook page for details. The Village of Tularosa is having a community watch program meeting on February 19th at 6 p.m. That's at the old community building on Bookout Street. I spoke with Chris Rupp about what to expect.
Recently here in Tularosa, we've had a big influx and change in our police department. And so we've been lacking some officers, and we've had a lot more criminal activity throughout the community. Our goal is to get the community together That way we could talk to a lot of the people in the community, find out exactly what some of their concerns are, ways we might be able to address it, and again, maybe just educate some of our public on things they can and can't do. Basically, watch out for them and their neighbors as well.
For details, check out the Making a Difference Tularosa Facebook page or call Rupp at 575-430-1002. Well, today is Wednesday. It's time for a report from Love Inc. We go now to Susan Payne.
Hey, good morning, everybody. This is Susan with Love Inc. of Otero County. I want to start off by telling you that our VITA program, that is the Volunteer Income Tax Assistance Program, is up and running. We are partnering with Thrive and the IRS to bring you free tax preparation and free e-file that is for state and federal income tax for low-income families making $75,000 a year or less. So come on down and see us. That's going to be Friday from 10 to 2 and Saturday from 10 to 2. So we're super excited about that. We had some folks show up last week and get their taxes done. And typically, if you e-file and you're getting a refund, you get a 1-week turnaround. So that's a great service that we're providing and free of charge, of course, to our community. Also, we are starting a new class. We have started a new class, Affirming Potential, and that started just a couple of weeks ago. It is not too late. You still have one more week. If you want to jump in on that class, we can catch you up for the first 2 weeks. So that is Thursday nights at 6:30. We do have a meal at 6 and free childcare as well. And as a reminder, all our classes are free. And finally, we are looking for foods for our weekend food bag program. I did go down to Las Cruces yesterday and I picked up several weeks of food, packed our pickup. The guy from Sam's Club did not believe it was going to fit in there, but we made it fit and we brought it back, and so we're able to pack those bags for another few weeks. But we are still looking for help with that. If you are interested in helping us, you can give us a call at 575-439-4812. That is about it for now. Until next week, Alamogordo and Otero County, have a blessed week.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Local news from local perspectives from local voices. AlamogordoTownNews.com. Local sports, local events, and local happenings, and more. Owned and operated by Second Life Media. We are Otero County. AlamogordoTownNews.com. Heard daily on Crazy KALH Radio 95.1.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a phone book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
Las Cruces police closed a portion of Sonoma Ranch Boulevard and nearby roads yesterday afternoon, while an explosive disposal unit from Fort Bliss responded to a storage facility. Students and staff at nearby Camino Real Middle School were asked to shelter in place.
That's right. Duck and cover.
The Donna Ana Community College East Mesa campus was evacuated, and all in-person classes and activities scheduled for Tuesday were canceled. All classes will resume today. You no doubt recall April 2023 when the Farmington Police Department entered the home and fatally shot Robert Dotson, then learning that they had the wrong address. Well, the officers responsible for that incident will not face any charges as determined by the New Mexico Department of Justice. An investigation by the New Mexico State Police found the officers went to 5305 Valley View Avenue instead of 5308. Farmington officers were heard expressing confusion on body cam video about the address moments before gunshots were fired. Dotson opened his front door armed with a handgun. Shots were then fired and left him dead. The Dotson family filed a lawsuit against the city of Farmington later last year. On a 26-16 vote, the New Mexico Senate passed Senate Bill 5, which bans the lawful carry of firearms in and around polling locations. An amendment carried by the Senate Republicans was to provide an exception for concealed carry permit holders, but that was rejected. Senate Republican leader Greg Baca, Republican of Berlin, issued a statement which reads, quote, "It is both telling and disappointing that the first piece of legislation passed by Senate Democrats is a bill attacking the rights of law-abiding citizens. Rather than working to stem the tide of crime crippling our state or addressing the crisis at the CYFD, the far left put their twisted priorities on full display. I hope the people of New Mexico take note and hold these legislators accountable for putting partisan politics over good public policy. The state Supreme Court has come down hard on Albuquerque attorney Anna Garner, who has been censured. This all stems from a legal response she filed during the pandemic, which included name-calling, cursing, and insults when she represented the now-defunct Backstreet Grill. The restaurant refused to comply with the governor's public health emergency orders by remaining open. That's when the state's Environment Department ordered a temporary restraining order. Garner countered with a legal response to the courts. She spoke with KOB back in 2021.
As the judge said, I think that I insulted every branch of government.
The court filing included personal jabs at the state, going so far as to compare the mandate enforcement to Nazi Germany. Garner did file a withdrawal of her response where she apologized, but it was too late. A public censure was filed on Monday, and it reveals the attorney violated at least 11 rules of professional conduct, one of which states that the attorney failed to provide competent representation and used means that have no substantial purpose other than to embarrass, delay, or burden a third person. The censure also shows Garner violated rules when she sent a separate letter to Sandia National Laboratory Human Resources when she represented employees who challenged their COVID-19 workplace policies as well. The Donna Ana County Crisis Triage Center is closing after just 2.5 years due to a lack of funding. The center was originally built to provide short-term voluntary mental health crisis care for people in Donna Ana County. Officials say the intention of the center was to ease the burden on emergency rooms and jail as well as law enforcement. The center treated over 1,000 people annually. Paul Gladys, the Deputy CEO for Recovery Innovation, spoke with KVIA.
I know that what happens when this goes away is people are going to cycle more into the justice system. Some people that are thinking about ending their life aren't going to have someone they really feel like they can connect to and talk to.
There are still options for those in need, including the 24/7 Suicide and Crisis Hotline. You can call that statewide by dialing 988. The city of Roswell has hired for the first time a female into the department. Kayla Lewis, a firefighter EMT for the city of Roswell, graduated with her fellow firefighters this past Friday. She spoke with KOB.
I worked side by side with the fire department for years on calls and whatnot, so I got to know a lot of the guys. It wasn't actually something that I had considered until my first year in the ambulance. I kind of kicked around the idea. I thought it'd be cool.
Earning the title of the first female firefighter in Roswell is an honor.
The job that these guys do at the fire department is a tough job, and to be able to be a part of that and also to hopefully set a good example for younger females or even females who are thinking or wanting to do it now. It's an honor to be a part of the department and an honor to be somebody that those girls can look up to.
Congratulations going out to Ms. Lewis. Sports and weather are next. You're listening to Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There are 12 games for Mexico girls basketball today, including Hondo at Lake Arthur and Hatch at Chaparral. There are 9 games for Mexico varsity basketball today, including Hondo at Lake Arthur and Hatch at Chaparral. Your Crazy Radio spot on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for partly sunny skies, mostly clear tonight, mostly sunny tomorrow. Your high today in the basin, 64, low tonight of 44, high tomorrow, 67 degrees. In Cloudcroft, partly sunny today with winds gusting as high as 22 miles per hour. Partly cloudy tonight with winds gusting as high as 24. Partly sunny tomorrow with winds gusting as high as 33. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 46. Low tonight of 31. Wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 21. High tomorrow, 44. Wind chill's going to make it feel like it's 23 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.com, and learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also, check out the Crazy KALH Radio YouTube channel. That's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. Well, that concludes today's edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.